Hey guys, welcome to today's video. I decided that rather than just doing all Game Boy games, because I think it's really kind of a hit or miss for a lot of people not wanting to really watch Game Boy games so much, I figure I would alternate between Super Nintendo and Game Boy. So with that being said, we're going to jump into our first Super Nintendo game, which is going to be Baseball 2020. You know, I'm not really a big fan of sports games in general and don't do a lot of them on the channel, but given the fact that this one is a more unique take on like the sports things, I know that Super Nintendo had a few kind of futuristic, robotic kind of sports games. See, Fighting Game or Exciting League. Let's go here. Ninja Black Sox, huh? Battle Heroes, Aussie Battlers. They really didn't spend a lot of time on names, did they? Tropical Girls. Hitting, Chance, Running, Hitting. Let's just go here. Alright, since I really don't know or pay much attention to anything on here, we're just going to jump into it and go and see how it goes. We're not going to get a whole lot of going in here, but we will try to play an inning or two on both sides. Alright, so far not too bad. I mean, we expect graphically it's gonna be a nice game, and it definitely is. It is quite the change from the previous. Alright, we gotta try to figure out how to not what I was trying to do. Foul. All right. Oof. It's kind of interesting that we just lose money every time we do stuff. It's kind of interesting. He's crowding the plate. Oh, geez. So you do kind of have control over your ball a little bit. All right, yeah, we're seeing. Oop. Didn't quite put it on there in time. Alright, we get it. Honestly, like, as far as sports games and baseball in general go, like, this one I find where I would actually be able to play this game. I think I would have a little bit of fun. I wouldn't be playing it a lot, but it's definitely a game I would actually kind of... Oh, I think we got... Yeah, they homered on us on that one. It's definitely a game that is somewhat playable and kind of fun. Like, visually, it actually has a lot going for it. And on top of that, like, the gameplay, like, they do a lot of the stuff for you. So, oop. I was trying to do something else, and I don't know if that was going to work. Haha. Uh-oh. Full count, if that's what it's called, right? Yeah, like, you don't have to do a lot of stuff. The computer really doesn't, like, just automatically assumes, oh, this is going to be this or that. So it's almost like you have less that you have to worry about. And like a lot of the stuff that really is kind of boring in the games where it's like catching and throwing to the base and then throwing it, like all that is actually removed. And it's more of just pitching and hitting for the most part. Like more of the stuff that you would actually want to play in a baseball game is more of what is actually there. Like if they know you're not that you're going to be safe, they don't really do it. I think that one might have been close, and that's why. And getting under the ball and stuff like that, I think that might take away a little bit, especially for more of the diehard stuff. But all in all, for just anybody to pick it up and play, even if you're not a baseball fan, which I definitely am not, I really feel like this is definitely a game that you could still very much enjoy. Because it takes a lot of the, like I said, a lot of the boring, unimaginative stuff out of the game and just kind of puts in all the more, I mean, if you can call this exciting. I've never been a baseball fan, and I don't find it exciting in any aspect. Oops. But, yeah, all in all, it's a very fun, playable game. I mean, we've seen it. Like, there's not a whole lot more going on that definitely is a thing, but there is a lot of control in pitching, so that's kind of cool. Oop. Threw it to the wrong thing. But taking out a little bit of the stuff that just doesn't really matter in the game. Ah, boo. Ah. Figuring out what button is doing what for throwing to the base. They're just bunting like crazy, aren't they? Like I said, graphically and just like in general, the game is really nice. Like it runs smooth. Oh, come on. It was supposed to throw to the base. That was right there. That was dumb. That was a third out. Bases are loaded. They're gonna get a home run here in a second. Watch. Catch it. All right. Well, I mean, that's that. I thought that was 3 outs. Huh. I would have thrown the ball if I would have known. I mean, obviously we're losing. That was not a surprise in any way, shape, or form. But definitely a fun, silly little game that actually has a lot going for it. And, I mean, it looks good. It plays well. Controls are solid. I mean, everything that you kind of want in kind of a sports game is definitely in here. With a lot more things going on and less of the stuff that you don't really care too much about. So, excuse me. All in all, just a fun game, even for someone that does not like playing sports games in general, and especially not like baseball or anything. Honestly, I don't mind, and I kind of am enjoying this. And all in all, this would be a game that I could actually see myself playing a little more of than any other ones that I've ever tried out so far. So that being said, guys, thank you so much for joining me. Till next time, have a great day.